Hello and welcome back. In this video, we're going to cover Tag Scanner, the categorization of your tags, and this is one of the most important parts of the platform, of the setup of your disclaimer. And here you will find a bunch of sections, steps, a bunch of information, and don't be discouraged. It's a lot of information, but once you understand everything and the meaning of everything, it is pretty straightforward. Okay, so in AdOpt, you can identify the tags running on your website and organize them into correct categories. This is what will keep your banner clear, structured, and aligned with a stronger privacy standard. So remember when we created the cookie banner and listed the URLs? When we clicked on save and created the first cookie banner, at the same time, Adopt entered those URLs and scanned all the tags, all the cookies that were in those websites, in those URLs. And so once you once you get to this page, it's very highly probable that the scanner will already be completed and you will already have information as tag found and the status will be completed. Uh, the status could also be loading, could be doing the scanner on your website. Here you have the information of who did the last scanner of your website. Uh, Sometimes the system of the Adopt can run the scanner for you as well, and you have the specific date when the scanner occurred, the frequency that is established for the scanner. Here I have a scheduled scanner. I have it set for a monthly routine, and also blocking tags. Okay, this will be covered in the next video or in another video. Okay, and here we have all the tags that were found. So Adopt will help you detect the tags installed on your website, but the final review should always be done by your team. What matters here is to make sure each tag is classified according to its actual purpose in your environment, because sometimes some tags can be used for distinct purposes. So you gotta check with your team if the classification presented here is matching the purpose of use of those services on your site. So you can always come here and change the classification. Okay. One other important point. So never leave any tags as unknown. Okay. No tag should remain as unknown. So if your tags appear without classification, the recommendation is to review it as soon as possible and assign it to the appropriate category. If it remains as unknown, it will not appear in your cookie banner. Okay. Furthermore, so categories are what make the second layer of the cookie banner useful. So they will help the visitor understand the purpose behind each group of technologies, of tags, and allow consent choices to be more specific and also transparent. So all of this information will be presented to the visitors. Okay, so once again, remember to check all of the tags classification, make the arrangements uh, alongside your team. If you have a lot of tags and you want to make a download of the tags and I don't know, bring the whole team to a meeting place and share the document, and the teams could help each other to identify, okay, I am using this service and I use for this specific purposes, and you can make it faster by doing by doing like that. And okay, that's for the classification. Moving forward, so we have the schedule scanner. So we are able to set a frequency. So here I have the monthly. You could make it run weekly. So your website may be running, maybe changing over time, and also the tag structure can change with them. So if you have different services, different tags, or even if inside the tag the cookies were changed because let's say let's say if AdOpt starts using a different cookie and implements this new cookie, it will need to read the cookies again in the website in order to present this specific new cookie to the tag of AdOpt. So with the schedule scanner, you will keep monitoring your environment on a recurring basis and maintain a more reliable view of what is active on your website without the need to come here again and hit the scan tags and make it manually on your side. Uh, Moving forward, here are for the tags behind a logged area, behind a authenticated environment. So here is the place where you can set an event in order to log into a specific section of your website, a restricted area. And sometimes scanning only the public pages of your website is not enough. So the authenticated scan can help you extend the visibility of our scan in order to access those areas and bring those informations of the services inside the logged area to the cookie banner as well. TCF is regarding the European market, regarding TCF framework, and it is not required for every businesses, but for some privacy and advertising scenarios, it is an important part of the setup. So strongly recommend you to check if this uh, is aligned or needed for your scenario, for your operation. And here we also have the history of changes. So here we will have all of the information of the previous scans made on your website. So you will be able to follow if it was a different, if it was identified a different amount of cookies or tags on your website. You can always restore a version or see the details of a previous version as well. And whenever AdOpt sees a difference in the numbers of tags or cookies, it will send you an email informing, okay, new cookies were found, new tag found on your website, and an invitation for you to come back to the platform and check the tags again. Okay, so if you have a website that changes a lot, this task may be recurring on your side. But if you have, uh, let's say, you have a more conservative approach and you only change things on the website, I don't know, from 3 months and so forward. So you would not be would not be needed for you to come back to the platform every now and then. Okay, uh, regarding this specific need. So once you set all of this information over here, once you set the scanner as you prefer, always remember to save and publish to register all of this information, and then you can move to the installation. Okay, so I see you in the next one.